Most of us are familiar with the imagery of the Great Flood, a man, a boat, and a rising tide. But in the Hindu Puranas, the deluge isn't a random disaster. It is a calculated distraction used to facilitate a cosmic heist. To understand the stakes, we have to look at the Vedas. These aren't simply ancient books. They are the primary architecture of the universe, containing the structural laws required to assemble the next era. While the creator god Brahma sleeps, a demon named Hayagriva intercepts this knowledge. He seizes the Vedas, manifested as 4 young boys, and drags them to a lair at the absolute bottom of the ocean. On the surface, the Earth has reached a point of total exhaustion and corruption. This triggers a scheduled cleansing. The planet is about to be submerged to wash away the old world. The gods now face 2 simultaneous crises. They must protect the biological lineage of humanity from the rising tide, while also recovering the architectural laws needed to rebuild reality once the waters recede. The human side of the rescue begins with King Manu, the ruler of Dravida. While performing his morning ablutions in a river, he finds a tiny fish in his hands that begs him for protection. Manu places the creature in a jar, but it grows so fast it outgrows the vessel in a single night. He moves it to a pond, then a river, and finally the ocean itself, as the fish expands to a size that defies nature. The fish reveals its true identity. It is Matsya, an avatar of the god Vishnu. He delivers a precise warning to the king. In exactly 7 days, the world as Manu knows it will be destroyed by a deluge. Vishnu gives Manu a strict set of instructions. He is to build a massive vessel and gather seeds of every plant, pairs of every animal, and the 7 primordial sages who hold the collective wisdom of mankind. Manu's willingness to follow these divine instructions, even as the fish's growth defies logic, provides the anchor for the physical world. His devotion ensures that the biological thread of the earth remains unbroken during the transition. As the waters begin to rise, Vishnu shifts his focus from the surface to the abyss, hunting the demon Hayagriva through the dark. Deep beneath the waves, Vishnu executes the demon. The spiritual threat is neutralized before the physical storm reaches its peak. With Hayagriva gone, the 4 captive Vedas are liberated. The universal laws are once again under divine protection, ready to be utilized for the coming reconstruction. On the 7th day, the countdown ends. A colossal wall of water engulfs the land, drowning the prehistoric world in an instant. Manu's ark is caught in the chaos. Without sails or a rudder, the vessel is tossed by waves that threaten to shatter the last remnants of terrestrial life. Suddenly, Matsya appears. The fish has transformed into a gargantuan, golden being with a single, massive horn protruding from its head. In a feat of mythological engineering, Manu uses the great serpent king, Vasuki, as a massive cable. He lashes the ark to Matsya's horn, tethering the survival of humanity directly to the power of the divine. The physical effort of Manu and the divine intervention of Vishnu converge. This myth suggests that neither the body nor the spirit is sufficient to survive a total reset alone. They must be lashed together to endure the storm. When the waters eventually recede, Matsya guides the ark to the only land left above the tide. They land at the peaks of the Malaya Mountains. These ridges become the starting point for the repopulation of the earth and restoration of order. To the ancient authors, time was not a straight line, but repeating cycles. The flood was simply a scheduled pause. Each era is a manvantara. King Manu becomes the progenitor of this epoch, the 7th of 14 cycles making up a day of the creator. The scale of this timeline is immense. A single day of Brahma lasts 4.32 billion years. On such a vast, rhythmic clock, the flood is not an end, but a calculated reset. It ensures that no matter how deep the destruction, the essential seeds of life and knowledge are preserved to begin the count again.